Yeah, hi, it's the 7th of March 2018, around about 1 p.m. As usual, I start each video with the explanation that I'm of the mgtow camp that is going my own particular way. I don't necessarily subscribe to the general other camp who are all going in the one direction. Group of guys going in the one direction. I'm part of the group of guys who are each going individually in their own direction, but we just hang together. I haven't done a vid for a couple of days. I've been a bit busy. I wanted to do something. It's a sort of a strange compilation I put together about 2 years ago. I've attached it to my web page, and the link is in the description. It should explain where I'm coming from, what I'm about. I'll give at least, for those of you who follow me, deeper insight into it, a better understanding of just what it is I'm on about. As I said, I did it a couple of years ago, so I was looking a bit dated. I don't talk about sexual harassment at all, because it all happened. I wrote this before sexual harassment. It's based on the Australian situation as I saw it, and it's centred around domestic violence. It was great therapy for me in a lot of ways. I was able to get anger, or at least put into reality as applied to me what I'd learnt from the internet. Because when all this happened, I had absolutely no idea what was going on with any of it. I was totally oblivious, totally shocked by the whole thing. But I mean, it was clear that social services were well aware of it. And I had no idea, so I was just bowled over. And lucky I didn't end up in jail. I mean, they tried everything they could to make me violent, but it didn't work. But I mean, I was totally unprepared, totally steamrolled by the whole thing. And it really knocked me around. So it was a way for me to actually put everything into perspective and sort it in my own mind. Almost step back and not exactly laugh at it, but put it, distance myself from it. I think you'll see what I mean if you have a look at it. Oh boy, I'm having trouble with my green screen. I need a lot front lighting too. Yeah, so as I was putting, I had it all sort of cockeyed round. I spent yesterday rejigging it, and yesterday and the day before, and putting it on my web page. So writing's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way it all flows. It might be a bit rough the way I've put it up. I couldn't be bothered spending any more time with it. I use I use WordPress. It's really good, really easy, but it gets time consuming. You've got to do. You'll see what I mean if once you go and have a look at it. It's I think particularly good for people, and I've noticed a lot of guys who sort of say, I just can't stand it when people say, move on, or what's your problem? Just roll with the punches and that sort of thing. I think this will give you some insight for those people who are in that situation as to why that's happening, and I don't know, maybe it'll give you something to hang on to. It did with me. Funnily enough, it ended up becoming my business plan, or sort of my preliminary business plan. I had a lot of fun doing it. I vacillated between being very angry and just having a great time. And the same thing repeated in the last couple of days when I put it together. But at times at first particularly I was really angry. It brought back all the anger, but then it's just in the end because I love the characters, and you'll see what I mean if you have a look at it. It's really I just really love them. They're good. All the things in it are things that actually people said to me and actually happened to me. Maybe not in exactly the context that I've used them in this strip I've put together, I've compiled, but how can I put it? Yeah, there was just I've drawn on everything, little experiences all over the place I've had in the last 5 years, and put it all into there. and it's just amazing, from all sorts of odd places. So they're real characters, actually. Yeah, they're not. Their names aren't there or anything, but I know I could say, oh, that's such and such, that's such, and this happened there, and what have you. And it was a way for me to actually, not exactly hit back, but sort of make light of it, and also remind me, so I don't forget. But for those of you who are wondering, what the hell I'm on about, have a look at it. It won't take you long to go through. Probably 5 minutes or something. It's you're all quick readers, and you just scroll down, and I think that'll clear up a few things for you, and we can move on from there. But it gives me, so from now on I can just say, look, anybody calling me a simp or anything else like that, so I'll refer them to that. So look, take a look at that. That'll help you understand me, and hopefully you guys will get something from it. And for you who still feel very wounded, it might explain something to you, or at least start a discussion. And if there's any point about it you don't agree with, or you think could have been made clearer, or you'd like to see something expanded, just mention it in comments, because I love doing it. It doesn't take long to do. Most of the time is taken in organising, getting it. It took me just about a day to work out how to put it on the web page properly. But once I had that figured out, the rest, it's pretty quick to do. Yeah, but a lot of fun. Yeah, but as I said, it turned out to be a business plan, and I went on from there to and keep going at the business plan. It's sort of like I call it track style. I've used it for another product I've got, and it really gets inside your head, but it sort of crawls along, just keeps like a caterpillar tractor, like a tank track, just nothing stops it. Anyway, have a look at it. Let me know what you think. If you've got any ideas, or you want something else covered in that style, I'd love to do it, because it's when I have time, because it is a bit time consuming, but I love using the emoticons. Take a look at it anyway. Let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.